Hello, and welcome to the Signal and Noise Learning Module. My name is Jordan, and I look forward to taking this analytical journey with you today. Signal and noise represents an important concept within data and analytics, and throughout this learning module, key concepts and ideas will emerge, and you should walk away with the following knowledge: a good definition and understanding of signal and noise, how the concepts and principles of signal and noise apply to analytics, and a few ways you can improve in your analytical journey to finding the signal and leaving the noise behind. So what is signal and noise? To help you gain an understanding of what signal and noise are, we will start by looking at an example. Suppose you are playing in a sporting event, and you are looking for direction from the coach throughout the event. You are acting as the leader of the team, and it is your job to listen to your coach and call out plays and directions as you receive them. During the event, you are getting instructions and comments from all different directions: players, fans, your own mind possibly, and the coach. There is so much noise and information going on around your head, it can be difficult to decipher what it is you are truly hearing and trying to accomplish. It is your job as the leader to sift through the noise going on around you and find the correct signals that were given to you from the coach. As you do this, you are able to work with the coach to gather the correct information and execute the correct game plan. If you are taking direction from other areas, getting too distracted by noise, or listening to what you thought was the correct signal but wasn't, you could call incorrect plays, put your team in bad situations, even help the other team win. One key point here is that among all the noise you were hearing, the noise coming from the coach was really signal. And knowing the difference will be key to executing the correct game plan, as you will see in this lesson. Signal and noise can be defined in many ways, but let's define them in the following ways. Signal represents the information you want to leverage among a sea of data and information. Noise represents all the other information which distracts from the relevant information. Those are pretty straightforward, but let's expand those definitions a little by helping you understand where they can appear in your life. First, signal. When we are going through life, there are many areas where we are trying to gather correct information or points of data to help us arrive at strategic and strong decisions. Job interviews. What are they really looking for with that question? Visits to the doctor. What are they truly telling me is wrong with my health, or what do I need to do? Building a marketing campaign, sifting through social media sites such as Twitter and Facebook, and finding the key trends and pieces of information to help you understand what customers are truly saying about your company. Let's now take a look at some examples of noise. The first example of noise we will look at is data received from a recent marketing campaign. In this case, we want to think of the noise as the data that has come in from the campaign: date the campaign was run, number of customers affected by the campaign, how many people converted to the campaign, what are the demographics of those targeted, and so forth. This information can be noise, and we want to pull signals from noise for analysis. Those signals could be determined by what it is you are analyzing and the goals of the campaign. Another example of noise could be all the tweets on Twitter about your company. Within those tweets, you will find the information you are looking for, but the vast amount of tweets could just be noise. Now that we have defined both signal and noise, why does this matter in the world today? Why does it matter so much in analytics to be able to understand true signal points among the noise? In the world of data and technology, we are seeing data grow at incredible rates. But just because we are seeing data grow so quickly does not mean that all of that data is valuable. As companies, social media sites, and other avenues are producing data, it is important to be able to find the key pieces of signal data that will help you reach your strategy, goals, and so forth. As you can imagine, noise is a key part of the data. With the constant generation of information, more and more noise is exponentially being created as well. Finding the correct analytical signals will be critical for companies to meet strategic goals and progress. So, how do you find the signals within the data? How do you become better at finding the answers and drawing strong conclusions versus pulling incorrect information? I will now review 4 skills that will help you find signal amongst noise. The first is to ask the question, what answer are you truly looking for, or some variation of this. This step can happen before you or others have even built a data visualization, queried data, prepped data, etc. You should understand your goals and strategy, whether those are individual, team, business unit, or organization as a whole. These can be large or small answers. It all depends on what is truly being sought after. By understanding what is being looked for, you are already on the right path. You can then take this information on and have it help you discover the signal in your analysis. Remember, first, understand what is being asked. The second way to become better at understanding signal versus noise is to leave all biases at the door. Do not enter an analysis thinking you know what is going to happen or thinking things that could cloud your judgment. Leave your personal bias behind as much as you can. Each of us as individuals have biases built in based on our experiences and other factors. Being able to objectively look at data will help you pick up on the correct signals that will help drive to the correct answer. The third way to be better at identifying signal and noise is to be skeptical. To be skeptical with data and analytics means to ask questions about the data you are seeing. Why are the numbers coming in this way? Does this answer what we are looking for? Remember to be skeptical and ask questions. The final skill is ask the question why. Why is a fantastic word, as it opens up many doors in analysis by helping us think beyond what is right in front of us. Asking why helps us to see beyond just the number. We need to find out the meaning behind the numbers. Find out how the numbers tie to our objective, for good or bad. Asking why opens up an analysis to answers. So ask the question why. These are only some of the ways to enhance your signal and noise skill set. Take the time to learn these skills and discover other ways on your own. At this point in the training, an example can help to enhance your learning experience of signal and noise. Imagine you are an analyst for a company that provides restaurant assessments and awards. A new Italian restaurant opened 6 months ago and is a very popular place to dine. The restaurant is up for an award, and you have been tasked with analyzing customer reviews and opinions to ascertain the public's feelings towards the restaurant. Customer reviews and opinion data can be very noisy. Let's pause the video for a few minutes and take a look at some of these reviews and opinions. After reading through these opinions, you can see competing thoughts and how this data can be noisy. Let's follow the 4 methods of determining signal and noise to help you truly grab signal. The first method is to truly understand what is being asked. Your boss has asked that you analyze customer reviews so your company can understand what the public thinks of the restaurant. This is pretty straightforward. Understanding what you are looking for will help you determine signal, allowing you to toss noise aside. The second method is to leave biases behind. This one becomes a little trickier, as biases can be difficult to find or leave behind. Do you have a like or dislike for Italian food? Do you know people who work there that you are friends with or have had negative experiences with? Does the company own other types of restaurants that you have tried, for good or bad? All of these can bring bias into the equation, along with many other factors. Remember, to perform this analysis properly, work to leave bias behind so you can give an objective opinion. By leaving bias behind, you will be able to truly delve into the consumer reviews, objectively looking for the overall public opinion. Third, as you are reviewing data and customer opinions, be skeptical of what you are reading. Customer reviews and opinions can be noisy. Do you remember some of the reviews on the restaurant? Not very clear, so finding signal is imperative. To help with this, as you are skeptical, look for things that could be driving the opinion or review you are reading. Did the restaurant pay for a review? Are friends or acquaintances giving the restaurant reviews? Being skeptical allows you to analyze the data for the correct signal and can help to push aside the noise. The final method is to ask the question why. Asking why will let you look beyond the review or opinion. Why did they feel this way? Why were they so happy to come back? Or why were they so mad they wouldn't return again? By understanding the why, you will get a clearer picture of the data, allowing you to gather signal to help in your analysis. These 4 methods will help you as the analyst to sift through the data, find true signals in the data, and rid yourself of the noise. This allows you to find trends regarding public opinion on the restaurant and provide a solid analysis for the award. To close this analytical module, we hope you have gained a strong knowledge of what signal and noise is. To recap, signal represents the information you want to obtain among a sea of data and information. Noise represents all the other items you do not want from that sea of data and information. Noise distracts from the signal. We also hope you have learned ways you can become better at finding signal among the noise. Understand clearly the objective. Leave biases behind. Be data skeptical. Ask why. This module represents one analytical module among the modules of the Click Continuous Classroom. We hope you will dive into the other learning modules offered by the Click Continuous Classroom to enhance your data visualization and analytical skills and help you in your analytical journey.
This represents the end of the video experience associated with this learning module.